Joining you with Jason Schultz, coach of Musgrave. Jason, tough night in the office, but second half there, held it to only 2 goals, some changes tactically as well, and the boys, some boys kept pressing hard, kept running for the full 90 minutes. Like Jaden Sonta up the front there, didn't stop running. You must be pleased with some of the effort that some of the boys put in.
Yeah, I was pleased. I mean, obviously, first game back into the Premier League, and we have Surfers who have got quality everywhere. It's just one of those things. We've just got to build from this, and take the little positives that we had in that game, and we've got to turn up on Tuesday and set some standards.
With the adjustments you made in the second half, shored up the defence there. Was that the main sort of discussion at half time?
Yeah, I think we wanted to tighten it up a little bit so we could get some more structure, and we wanted the 2 players up top to get a little bit more of the ball, and I think most of the game was played through the central corridor, and I think we wanted to just tie that up a little bit.
Perfect. Lastly, Robina next week. What will you try to work on during the week to prepare for that game?
I think passing completion. I think when we got the ball, especially when we won the ball in our back third, we just gave the ball away too easily, and half of it was unpressured too. But that's the way it goes. We're going to move on, and we're just happy to be here and playing in this league, and can only get better.
Perfect. Again, unlucky tonight, and best luck for next week.
All right, thank you.
Joining you with Fraser Hills, debutant here at Surfers. Fraser, firstly, happy birthday to you.
Thanks, mate.
Started off the year with a 10-0 win. It must be a good feeling with the boys today.
Yeah, no, buzzing. It's good to get a win on my birthday and stuff. So, but yeah, no, competitive game, and we just put them to bed early, and feel sorry for them at the end. To be fair, we just keep humbling them, and the goals kept coming. So, well done to the lads for scoring the goals, really. So.
Obviously, playing with the front 3, they all got hat-tricks today. Must be good for you as a midfielder there to feed those boys.
It's easy for me. I just sit back there and chill with no pressure on me to score goals. So I'll leave it to Ted.
Now, obviously, coming into the squad, how have you found the setup so far, and how have you found the players that you've been working with?
No, I'm loving it, mate. They're all good. Alex tries to get us playing football and stuff. So no, I'm enjoying my time here and that, and hopefully it shows on the pitch how much enjoyment we have, and keep playing well.
Last question there. Obviously, Kingscliff next week, but all important, you guys are on that FFA Cup run. What are your goals, obviously, not only for the league season, but also the FFA Cup?
Well, as far as we can, like every other team, I guess. So it's just keep going. It'd be good to get around to round of 32 again, but we get some tough games, mate. So some good teams out there. Perfect.
Again, mate, well done, and best of luck for next week.
Cheers, Mark. Thank you.
Joining you with Alex Morrison, coach of Surfers. Alex, 10-0 victors here tonight. You must be happy with that performance.
Yeah, boys done well. We were up for it from the beginning. Had a great week of training. We worked on a few things we thought Musgrave would be effective at, and where we could hurt them in certain areas. And it doesn't always come to fruition, but obviously tonight, we got in behind. We did well. Kept the ball, kept good possession, effective possession in the last third. So yeah, overall I thought it was a fantastic performance.
Obviously, 8-0 at half-time. You come into the half-time talk. What was your main message to your players going into the second half, knowing that Musgrave might tighten up at the back, and people would try maybe force a pass one too many times?
Yeah, to be honest, I just was hoping we could just keep the ball. At the end of the day, we knew we had the 3 points, and that was, at the end of the day, that's the number one job. I think Musgrave will get better. They had young lads that never played Premier League before, a bit of a baptism of fire, but they'll get better every week. I believe last year we beat Robina and they ended up finishing in the top 4. So I think Musgrave could be a surprise package. They'll probably missing a couple of players, get them back, get used to the pace of the Premier League, and I think they'll surprise a few people when they get going.
Obviously, as an opposition coach, you're obviously looking at your players first and foremost, but then looking at Musgrave's team, they had one player you mentioned the season launch, Jaden Sonta, didn't stop running for 90 minutes. What does that show you for a character for a player like him?
Yeah, I've known Jaden a long time. I remember when he was at St Andrews scoring goals against my Robina High School team. He's a fantastic kid, and he's got great promise. He can beat a man. He's got pace. Never stopped working and trying, and he's someone definitely one for the future. And Musgrave had a couple of decent players that could ping a ball and bounce it, and I think they'll entice. And I thought done well in goal. He made some good saves. So yeah, Musgrave definitely have some players that can be effective in our league.
Moving forward, Kingscliff next week. They obviously have Palm Beach, a team you're very used to playing against from last year. What are you expecting from Kingscliff next week?
Well, Kingscliff, I think, picked up 5 or 6 Palm Beach players, Simon Bradley and Remy Oldacre, and they've picked up some good lads, you know, and they've obviously brought in a few. I think some boy from Bond, striker, he's meant to be a good player. So, you know, we know Kingscliff will be a strong outfit. You know, we have them at home, so you know we're going to put our best foot forward. But I think Kingscliff's very prepared for the Premier League, judging by their pre-season results. You know, they're going to be a team to watch out for. A lot of teams pick them to be a dark horse top 4, so I think Ross Fenwick has top 4 aspirations, so I think Kingscliff will definitely be a good hit out.
Perfect. Again, congratulations for tonight and best luck for next week.
Cheers, pal.